Hi, one of my viewers posted a video from History Channel on Electroboom subreddit and posed a simple question. But I felt like we can watch the video together and do a proper rectification. Let's see if the History Channel video holds up scientifically this time. Mysterious bridge with powers never before seen beyond Skinwalker Ranch.
Well, Paul and Andy, it's good to have you back at the ranch. What do you got for us?
We want to go back to Miller Ranch, a place in southern Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
The ranch where we went originally to investigate the incredible amount of cattle mutilations in a very short period of time.
The what?
Amount of cattle mutilations in a very short period.
What is that word? Let's turn on the subtitles.
Incredible amount of cattle mutilations.
Oh, cattle mutil. So basically, they are trying to investigate an area that seems cattle mutil. The cattle mutilations are above average rates, I guess. What I believe he means by cattle mutilations is that a lot of newborn cattle in that ranch end up having like corrupted DNA, so they would come out abnormally, like an extra leg or arm or something. If I were to guess, I would say it is some sort of ionizing radiation. Let's see what they find out.
I think something lifts them up, does their thing, and then drops them down.
All evidence points.
What? What is the meaning of mutilation? The infliction of a severe and disfiguring injury. Crap! I mixed up mutation with mutilation. Is that Grady from Practical Engineering turned old? Okay, so it's not mutation. Something is apparently eating these animals. Let's see what sort of animals are common around this area. Sex offender registry? No, I mean animal predator. 12 most dangerous animals in Colorado. Mountain lions, cougars, black bears, elk, coyotes, rattlesnake. Okay, hear me out. My bet is on either mountain lions, bears, or coyotes.
Andy and Paul's research of cattle mutilations at Thomas Miller Ranch led them to a bridge that could hold clues to how their cattle are being mutilated. Their last investigation revealed there could be some sort of time-based anomaly or portal at the bridge.
What? Time-based anomaly? Portal? What are they talking about? Something from a different dimension comes through a portal and eats their cattle and goes back? It's funny how they have all these wild animals in the area, and instead of sensibly blaming a rogue mountain lion, their first instinct is portals. Gosh!
There's data underground. Also, this anomalous data that's in the air.
This is a 3D scan.
The bridge might be the nexus of whatever the phenomena is, or the stimulus, or the doorway that they're slipping through, and these cows are coming in and out through that somehow.
So we've been talking.
They are talking about some sort of portals that cattle go through and back and get eaten.
So we've been talking about a physical bridge, but we may be dealing with a bridge of an entirely different kind.
What is this science fiction mumbo jumbo? They really think there's a portal under the bridge? I'm telling you, your best bet to learn real proper knowledge is through my sponsor Brilliant. There, through interactive step-by-step lessons, you strengthen all sorts of math skills. That is the language of science. You learn actual science. You learn to analyze data and program code. Real things that help you understand and analyze the world clearly. Your brain deserves better than the fake science fiction broadcasts they try to feed you as real facts and science. Arm your brain with Brilliant, where the lessons are made by actual world-class teachers and yet are designed to be easily consumable by kids and adults for ages 10 to 110. At some point, I used to be up here at math, but over years of surface knowledge evaporation, I fell back, which means I'm slowly losing my science literacy. So what I do is to find the level comfortable for me at Brilliant, and I am able to build my knowledge back up through interactive lessons, examples, and quizzes. So don't wait around. Brilliant is free for a full 30 days when you sign up at brilliant.org/electroboom. Enough time for you to learn so many valuable things that you will appreciate the 20% off annual premium subscription Brilliant gives my viewers. Thank you, Brilliant, for so many years of sponsoring me. This is supposed to be a science documentary on a scientific channel. What is this bullshit? Maybe I'm not understanding their terminology. Let's keep watching.
To safely shut down the Miller Ranch Bridge.
By the way, how come only the cattle go through the portal and none of the traffic on the bridge? Science nowadays, man.
Hey, guys.
Hey, that's Cameron Prince. This is my buddy I saw a couple of times. He's the one with the giant handheld Tesla coil that appeared in Smarter Everyday video. Now this is science. It wasn't science.
During their first investigation at Miller Ranch, Andy and Paul conducted a Tesla coil experiment under the bridge that triggered UAPs. Now,
What's a UAP? Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Now they're setting up the Tesla coils again, but this time they're placing them on top of the bridge, in the area where Pete Kelsey found evidence of a portal with his photogrammetry drone.
How do you find a portal? Use another portal with the new planet's address and to build a beacon at the... What are we talking? Oh, no man's sky? Joking aside, portals are hypothetical, theoretical entities thought by scientists as a placeholder for the unknown, at the limits of the universe, at the center of black holes. If you watch Veritasium's video where actual scientists discuss wormholes and portals and such, you realize these are some complex scientific thought experiments and theories. Not some everyday item occurring in the back rooms of the CIA leading into Epstein's jail cell where he didn't kill himself.
I can't explain it. This anomalous data that's in the air, it shouldn't be there. And Travis and Eric were saying that's where some space-time something is the only thing with our current understanding of physics that could explain it.
Wow. So they did a 3D scan of the environment and saw some anomalies in the air, and based on their current understanding of the universe, they thought it must be a time-space curvature happened in the local road. It's one thing not knowing how to run your instruments, but it's a whole other thing blaming the corrupted data on ghosts and portals on History Channel for money. Why are they making content like this?
Like a portal.
Yeah.
Is portal?
Giving us a quick test to make sure all the equipment's working.
The team will flood the Miller Ranch Bridge with up to 300,000 volts of electrical energy, hoping to once again stimulate UAPs, strange radio spectrum communication, or even find further evidence of a portal above the bridge.
As these experiments go, when I turn on my Tesla coil, very often I either see a flying saucer or a ghost in the room. That is when I don't open a portal to another universe. Of course, getting shocked by 300,000 volts could be a sure way to create a portal right into the afterlife. But think about it. There are 100,000, 500,000, million volt power lines running everywhere on and around your cities. How many of you have seen UAPs, time anomalies, portals, or cattle mutilations? There is something we say in Farsi that is, "Guz be shaqiqe che rabti dare?" What is this?
How exciting.
This is our spectrum analyzer registering our RF spectrum right now. And then here you've got our outputs for our two UFO DAPs. These are our eyes in the sky, AI-powered machines that are designed to be watching the sky at all times because we're going to be watching everything else. If they find something that doesn't fit their AI index,
the flying saucer that picks up the cattle and eats them and drops them back. I mean, if you go across the universe, you must get really hungry, you know? And where's the best diner in the universe? It's right on the Miller Ranch Bridge. Nowhere else, just there.
recorded data, then they'll zoom in, record, and alert us.
The arcs are going to come off the side and go down in.
I can't believe they brought my buddy into this stupid fictional situation. He must have been cringing so hard in that situation.
So this is what baseline looks like right now. And
so they're measuring the electromagnetic waves in the environment, and that's the baseline, the environmental noise as you see.
And if we see changes with radio energy, if we see changes when we have any kind of UAP activity overhead, that will confirm for us that there's some sort of correlation between the two.
All right. Look at some large arcs.
Let's keep going. 40.
What are they looking for?
300. Some baseline variation.
Yeah, I guess it's picking noise from the Tesla coils.
Oh! That's happening across multiple frequencies, you see?
What could that be?
As Cameron increases the electrical energy of the Tesla coils on top of the bridge, the team measures a correlating increase in radio energy on the spectrum analyzer, which makes no scientific sense.
What?
Because adding electrical energy should not relate to receiving a radio frequency response.
I mean, look at this.
What did he say?
Which makes no scientific sense, because adding electrical energy should not relate to receiving a radio frequency response.
What the is he talking about? Those Tesla coils are pretty much covering the entire frequency band by those powerful pulsing high frequency arcs, and they're saying it doesn't make sense that they put radio frequencies in the atmosphere? Look here, I have a 9-volt battery. If I put it on my tongue, it doesn't make any scientific sense. How did it shock me? Same as how this 9-volt battery will mildly shock you if you put it on your tongue. If you put radiations in the atmosphere, surprise, you will read radiations from the atmosphere. The amount of radiations a powerful Tesla coil like this one puts in the environment is so large, any devices you put close to it, it will interfere with them. It resets them, messes with the touch screens and controls and everything. And these guys are surprised when they pick up radiations from the environment? This is annoying me so much that I want to make a petition. Okay, let's make a change. What needs to change? Clear scientific content labeling in broadcast and streaming media. What I'm trying to achieve here is that without censorship, label the content as what they really are. Because fake or not, they could have entertainment value. What's really important to me is that the viewer knows if what they're watching is actual science or not. We already age limit our content or categorize our movies and videos into comedy, science fiction, adult. So why not label them accurately for how scientific they are so that the viewer doesn't learn bogus science as real facts? We can label them as science and facts, debatable science, science fiction, pure entertainment, bullshit, fake as f. So please sign my petition and let's see if petitions actually have any effect and we can make a change. Then come back here and say ensemble de petit, mais ensemble grand. And if I see your comment, I may heart it. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Oh no.
Is that normal? I don't know if you noticed, we've got a little arc over on the coil on the right.
Too bad. He killed one of his giant Tesla coils for no reason. See, the voltage difference across the secondary of a Tesla coil is so huge that between every single winding on that, there is like thousands of volts, so it must be very well insulated. But depending on the environment and the situation, if you push the Tesla coil voltage too high, as Cameron did here, it will very likely break through the insulation and arc through the secondary winding and ruin it.
So somehow your dry, calm Colorado night isn't so calm at all.
They are trying to force poor Cameron to admit there is some sort of abnormal phenomena going on. It's probably just the machine's fatigue running such high voltage over long periods of time, and he pushed the voltage too high here.
Something drew that arc to the coil itself, and that's all she wrote.
It seemed like it was playing with us, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
Something is playing with him, man. If failing electronics is a sign of portals, aliens, miracles, or afterlife, then I'm the electronic messiah.
Incredible trip.
It really was.
All right, here's our first.
What is this?
That jumped away quick.
This is the video from their aerial cameras capturing UAPs.
So there's our first big breakaway from the actual UFODAP tracking box. From 9587 to 9590, so 3 frames.
Something moves fast there.
That's there, right there, stop, right there.
Yep.
It's way down there.
How many frames is it?
From 90
And it
to 90.
suddenly jumps much faster.
But then it decelerates right there.
What does it mean?
Clearly not a satellite, it's not an airplane. So if there is a time anomaly at the bridge, you've found the edges. Because you see it moving normal, then you see it jump, and then you see it slow down and move normal again. Which suggests where the jumps are is it's behind whatever your time shift, a space, something else, whatever this is, right?
They're trying to say there is a time anomaly on the bridge that results in time passing at different rates over the bridge, where something moves slowly, then jumps fast and moves slowly because the time passes differently for that object. Isn't this something you can verify easily by, say, throwing a rock over the bridge and looking at it? I don't know why I'm even entertaining that something like this is possible.
Absolutely.
Fantastic, guys. Great work.
Awesome. Agreed. This is goodness, guys.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what you do next.
Oh my God. These videos are making people dumber. When you do proper science, first you go through a list of possibilities, not the list of impossibilities first. Although, in fact, it is possible to cause time to change differently between you and an object according to the theory of special relativity. There are two ways. One is to have a relative speed between you and the object, and the other is by bending the fabric of space-time using mass. According to the video, the UAP runs at double the speed over the bridge. For that much time bending to happen, you, the observer, has to move at a speed of around 80 to 90% of the speed of light relative to the object. That's like 240,000 kilometers or like 5 times around Earth every second. Also that the time runs twice as fast for the UAP as seen by you. Your camera can't even see the object at that speed. Or, if you want to curve the space-time, you, the observer, must be very close to the event horizon of a black hole. Because even the entire mass of the Earth slows the time down by only around 0.02 seconds every year. So it's not enough. And yet, the bridge at the Miller Ranch does it. Also that an alien can take a bite out of some cattle's ass. Go sign my petition, maybe we can make a difference.